he was dirty. He had on an old pair of overalls, and oh my goodness gracious, he was just smiling ear to ear. Old, I did what you said. It took a few days to do everybody's jobs and try to help out where I could. Now, do you like my overalls? They're just wonderful. They're so much more comfortable than the other clothes that I have to wear. They're kind of itchy and they don't move very well. Well, anyway, I went out with the gardeners that I'm supposed to tell them when to get things done, especially if we're gonna have a party, which we are in about a week, and it needs to be cleaned up. And I started to work with them, and at first I wasn't very good. My hands got all dirty and yucky. I didn't know what to do, and they started to kind of laugh. At first I thought they were laughing at me, but they were patting me on the back and saying, "Come on, you can do it." And nobody's ever done that. They were so nice, and it was very hard work. I worked all day long, and my hands got blisters on them, and I got really dirty, and we planted flowers, and it's beautiful, and we cleaned up the leaves, and okay. Now, you did all of those things, but do you think you understand now about what they do, and maybe how to talk to them, and what they can get done? Do you think that maybe they have a little bit more respect for you? Oh, it was wonderful. Yes, and we had lunch together, and you know what? I always thought I would never do a job like that, and who would want to do that? But do you know that they sing? They sing while they work, and it makes the time go by so fast, and they dig, and as they're digging, they'll tell stories, kind of like I've heard that you tell some stories, and I just really, really liked it. Well, that was one day, and the next day, I think some people were talking about it because it wasn't normal. Now, there's one thing I'm afraid of. See, my dad isn't home. Father hasn't come yet. He's out, he's visiting, and I'm not too sure about what I'm doing is okay. Well, I think, Ned, that it's okay. I think it's okay no matter what, because you care, and you want to know, and you want to help people. I think I'm gonna even do it when I don't have to. I'm gonna go out there and work. It makes my muscles bigger, and I'm getting stronger. Do you know I'm growing too? I ate so much, and not only did I eat it, I helped make it. They let me work in the kitchen. I worked in the kitchen, and I cooked, and I fried an egg, and I didn't know eggs come from chickens. It was amazing. It was just wonderful. And oh my goodness, Ned, you must feel so good about yourself. You remember that word I told you? It starts with an R. What was the word? Oh, the word respect. Yeah, that's right. Now, it's important that you respect other people and they respect you. And don't judge people by the work that you think they do. Everybody's got to do a job. And it's how you do it from your heart. It's not necessarily if you get dirty or not. I used to do work like that, and I loved it. I filled wheelbarrows full of stones, and I'd have to bring them over a mile and built paths in the woods. It was wonderful. It was hard work, very, very hard work, but I felt good at the end of the day, and it made a nature path for people to walk on. And I did a lot of work. I'd pick up garbage and things that people don't necessarily like to do, but you know, I knew I was doing it because it made the world a little more pretty. The world looked better. The garbage was picked up, and I would talk to people about we used to say. Give a hoot, don't pollute. That's what Woodsy Owl says. Now, it was just a little saying that people would say. Oh, old. That's a wonderful saying. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Yeah, it's not good to throw things on the ground. I didn't know that. See, I would just throw them down and people would pick them up for me. I don't think that was quite right. I think that maybe I need to realize what I'm doing around me, and I need to realize how important it is to understand other people. I think you've learned a wonderful lesson. I think you've learned about respect. I think you've learned how to do so many things that are new to you. And never stop helping. Never stop learning. It's very important to learn how everything is done. You can't go around throwing garbage on the ground expecting people to pick up after you all the time. You need to take care of things. You need to clean things. Oh, old, you wouldn't believe it. The person who takes care of me, they call her a nanny. She's taken care of me since I was a baby. Do you know that I cleaned my whole room and I even cleaned the bathroom? And she came in and she was just so amazed. It made my heart feel so good. I can't wait until my mom and dad come back and they're gonna see how much I've learned. I've learned so much, and I've learned, I think maybe Dad was right. I needed to start to grow up a bit, didn't I? Yeah, growing up is hard. It's not always easy. Oh boy, it's not easy. Do you know you never stop growing up? You could be 100 years old and still be growing up and learning new things. Well, I'm really proud of you, Ned. And your door is wonderful, but I was wondering, what's the little door on the back for? What is that used for? It's kind of embarrassing, but you see, magic only lets people who are royal, like a prince or princess, or kings and queens, and people with people with titles, they can come through that big front door. And the back door, that's for everybody else who works in the palace. They can use that door. You know, I'm gonna get that changed. That's just not right. We should all be able to use the same door. Matter of fact, I think I might just start to use the little door. And you know what he did? He flew around those doors a couple of times, and in the back door he went. He went right through that little door, and I was so proud of him. You know, he really did learn a lot. You know, hard work isn't a bad thing, and respecting what other people do. Sometimes you think, oh, I would never do that job. And that's okay, but understand that other people do, and sometimes they really love it. I know I loved all those jobs that I did. Okay, well, we'll see what door and who comes through what door next. Now, did I speak too soon? Well, I told you time is different between here and fairy. It could be a minute as a minute here, and it could be days there. Well, I was just sitting here, and I was starting to put up my flowers and fix the lights, and I hear, is there somebody named Old in here? I need to talk to somebody. Is there somebody named Old? And that door flew open, and out flew a man dressed very, very special, with a very large crown on his head. Old, yeah, you, are you the one? Are you old? Well, I was a little worried, but of course I said yes. I'm old, and can I help you? Yes, you can. Did you talk to my son? I just got home and he's dirty. He went on and on about the door. He's not supposed to take these doors and put them anywhere without permission. So what is this? What is this with him dressed in all dirty and not looking like a little prince, the one he's supposed to be? I gave him a task. I told him to get things done. Okay, so you told him to get things done. Now wait. Stop right there. Now, did he get things done? Could you tell if things were done? Oh. Huh. Well, let me think about. Why? Yes, I as we drove up in our carriage, and yes, the lawn was mowed, the grounds looked wonderful, and why, yes, the castle was very, very clean, and people seemed rather okay and happy. What did you do? Okay, so what I did was, he just seemed to be telling people and ordering them around. And, that doesn't really work. I think you might understand that, but he can't just tell people what to do if he's never done it. So I told him to go and maybe work with some of the people and see what it's like. See if he could do those jobs. See how they do them. That way, when he talks to them and asks them to do things, he understands better. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, I guess you are old. Old is wise. Hi, you are bringing back some memories to me. There was an old gentleman that I went to go see. He didn't have a tent like this. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have quite a place here. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, well, anyway, the gentleman I went to go see, he worked in a shop. It was a bookshop. And yeah, he already had a door that I went through, and I think he gave me some of the same advice. I completely forgot about that. Well, thank you, old. Boy, did I feel a little bit better. I wasn't too sure at first. I was hoping he'd be a nice king. I was hoping he wouldn't be too angry that I told his son to get dirty. And he was very thankful. And he flew. And he flew in a circle, and I said, oh, wait, before you leave, I have to talk to you about something. You do? You do? You do? Okay, yes. And he flew up, and he sat right over here. And I said, King, there's one thing I need to talk to you about. I'm not sure what's going to come of it, but Ned realized that maybe that little door in the back wasn't very nice, that maybe everybody should be able to use any door that they need. Oh my. Did you? Oh my. That could cause some trouble with my mother. I might need to come back for some more advice. Well, I thank you. Thank you, old. That was very nice. You brought back some good memories. Now I better get back, because if that little door thing gets out, I gotta talk to Ned before he tells Grandma about it. Oh dear, older people, they're quite set in their ways. Oh, I understand that. Yes, they are. I have a mother that way. And then up he flew, around and around. He did the same flip that Ned did, which I thought was funny. And he flew through the big door still. But we'll see what happens. Who knows what's going to happen about the big door and the small door? I don't know what's going to happen. Could be very interesting. Well, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm glad he came back. That was kind of fun. I'm glad I wasn't in any trouble. Didn't want to get in any trouble with the king. Wouldn't be a good idea. Good night.